Welcome everyone, it's time once again, for the first time in a long time, to do a pickups video.
Pickups!
Let's get right to it.
Yay.
So I had to check before we started filming this. It was a year ago that we did our last pickups video. Long story short, this has been an interesting year. Some of you may not even know who the hell this person is.
Hi!
Thank you for subscribing. You may be wondering who the hell is that woman who shows up in the logos. That is my wife. But things happened and we're starting the new year.
Fresh.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. Nothing between us. I'm just not going to get into personals. But
Yeah.
let's get right to it. I'm going to have her start. And what do you got?
So, I think it's time to jump in the line because it's Grease Lightning.
Wow.
I was working on that for a minute.
What a segue.
So, we got some albums. So, James bought me some Harry Belafonte. Alright, if you've seen Beetlejuice,
That's all you need.
you know. But jump in the line.
Yep.
Rock your body on time. I have Grease. We have some Patti LaBelle. We got Phil Collins. Ooh.
Oh yeah, in the air tonight?
Right? Heart. Little Magic Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're rolling it back. And then lastly, Madonna.
According to the guy we bought it from, it's going for big bucks.
Yeah.
So we got it for like $25. I got a ton of comics to talk about. We're going to split this up a little bit. Nothing too special, but I did pick up this free comic book day copy of Bruce Lee, The Dragon Rises. This just looks cheap as hell. But I also got 2 Silent Hill. It's Downpour, which I've never played that game. Don't have a plan to, but I thought, what the hell. This one is called Anne's Story. I don't know anything about the game, so couldn't tell you. Oh, they're both Anne's Story. So, yeah, I just thought, what the hell.
That segue goes right into my next option.
Oh, yeah.
He got me the Silent Hill by Vampire
Something like
Cosmetics.
that.
Yeah, Vampire Cosmetics. It's the Silent Hill collection, and it's based all on Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
And so you have a super awesome little picture here, and then there's some makeup, eyeshadow palettes, and lipsticks. The coolest thing is that each of the lipsticks is themed, that have like little scene characters on it, and I think that's so cool. So it's actually like scenes from the game, which make it awesome.
Yeah. Of course, Silent Hill 2 being my all-time favorite game, of course I had to buy that for.
Right, and I really wanted it when I sent it to him, so I'm glad that when we got it, it was actually pretty decent makeup, by the way. In case you're wondering.
I wouldn't know. More comics.
He knows.
So, yeah. The wife and I were not big on, like, DC and Marvel. That's just a Pandora's box I don't want to open. Like, I just don't want to. So I got some DC comics. But
This is our new pop figure situation.
oh yeah, there's no pop figures. There is actually no pop figures. So we found issue 5 of this, or I found it, oh god, it was like 2 or 3 years ago now, I think. And I haven't seen any of the others out in the wild, so I was like, you know what? Let me look up on eBay, see if I can just get the whole set. There's only 6 issues. 6 issues. Something like that. So I found someone selling them all for a decent price, but I got the entire collection of Batman 89.
Heck yeah.
I thought these were kind of cool because it's like a retelling of the Tim Burton Batman. But it's not exactly the same because, as you can tell, issue 2, good old Billy D. Williams did not become Two-Faced. Two-Faced? What the hell am I talking about? So here he does. So it's not like a one-for-one. It's like a retelling. So it's kind of cool. I haven't read them yet, but I heard they're pretty cool.
Pretty excited.
We'll find out.
So, more comic books that are random is... Actually, they're both by Dark Horse Comics.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. We have The Mask Strikes Back. I just really like the cover art, honestly. It's really freaking cool.
Yeah.
And then we have The Shadow and The Mysterious 3. I do have some of the shadows, but I don't have a whole lot.
Speaking of The Shadow, I'm going to be honest, I never saw the movie. I don't really know much of anything about it. But as a kid, if I just saw a toy and I thought it was cool, I wanted it. So oddly enough, I finally went home to Pennsylvania for the first time in 14 freaking years. Stopped at this one place, really cool place, but I still had like a 2-hour drive to get to where I was supposed to be going. I was like, I don't want to stop. I passed it actually, and I was like, no. I turned around. It's a cool place, but I did come home with this, and it's, The Shadow. I had this when I was a kid. I was surprised it's in okay condition, but yeah.
So, speaking of stuff that we got when we were kids.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, we're just segueing right into this whole video.
These are always well planned.
Right? Baby Pocket. Mama Pocket. Polly Pocket. But look, we got little Polly Pockets and people and stuff in them. And I'm so excited. I do wish I could find the baby Polly Pockets. And realistically...
The figures?
Yeah. The company that now owns it, because it's not still Bluebird, it's, I can't remember, but whoever now owns it would make a killing, like, remaking the dolls for these.
And they were probably all eaten. Unrelated to Polly Pockets in any way, you're probably thinking, James, what could you possibly have that could be related to... I don't, obviously. There's nothing... I got Mighty Max. Completely different in every way, shape, or form. Obviously, not at all similar to... Yeah, okay, whatever. But,
It's a daddy pocket.
It's too... Yeah, I don't know why I thought this was cool. And again, it's completely original. It's not similar in any way to Polly Pockets.
At all. So, y'all may remember, I don't know, I think we talked about it, but we didn't, like, go into the whole thing. So y'all might remember a while back, if you've been here, if you're a real one, and you've been here a long time, and you know who I am.
I love all the new subscribers too.
Yeah, you're great. But, you know, if you know who I am.
That's true, yeah. I guess.
You know I got Goosebumps one time. And we got like a huge collection of them. This does not complete my collection yet, but it's close.
Back to some more comics. So... Last year, but 2 years ago, I guess it's now 2024. I don't fucking know what year it is. I did get the entire comic book collection of Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire, literally the day after she died, which was weird. But I had been on the lookout for some others because I knew they had like Vampire Lestat. This one I'd never heard of. I meant to ask my mom about this. My mom's a big Anne Rice fan. Servant of the Bones. I'm not familiar with that one. We got a couple of Servant of the Bones. But we also got The Mummy, or Ramses the Damned. So that's cool. This one is not Anne Rice. I just wanted to throw it out there, but it's actually Hammer Comics. I don't know if that's like Hammer Films, but it's The Mummy. I just thought it was cool, so I bought it. But, another Anne Rice Mummy. There it is. Clearly I planned this out. But also... I found the Vampire Lestat, so I got issues 11 and 12. So, yeah.
Okay. How cool is this? That's cool, right? Yeah, because you don't know who it is, or what it is. You're a child, and I'm so sorry. But this is from Mallrats. It's actually from the series, right? This isn't from the...
That's the other cartoon, I believe.
Yeah. One day, I plan to meet Kevin Smith.
Last round of comics, I promise. These are more... video game related. So, as some of you may know, I've been on the lookout for the original Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. I actually just completed my goal, at least of the first 50, along with the miniseries. I'm still on the lookout for some of the 48-page specials, but I do have issues 1 through 50. I just don't have 3 of them right now because I'm waiting for them. But anyway, we did get issue 2, which, issue 2. I don't know much about any of these. Issue 5. To go along with that, we got issue 6, which looks... Well, I thought it looked festive for a second, but I guess that's not a scarf, that's a tie. I don't know what's going on there. And issue 8. So along with that, I am waiting for issue 13, which is stupidly expensive because it just happens to be the first appearance of Knuckles. I don't think that's why it's worth that, but whatever. Issue 14 and issue 21.
So, back on the high train.
You want to get high?
Yeah, weirdly, He even feels like a towel.
Yeah, it's actually very uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hold his arms and I'm fine.
Finally, we're gonna talk about some games. And I know that's why most people are here.
What?
Yeah, right. This one, we got Disney Illusion Island on the Switch. Not quite what I was wanting it to be. It still looks cool. We played a little bit of it.
I do want to keep playing it though, because it is kind of fun.
I don't know, because it's kind of like Rayman, sort of, but kind of watered down. It's really the best way I can describe it.
Yeah,
but
I can play it.
You can play it.
There you go.
It is funny though. I will admit some of the cutscenes actually had me laughing. So I recommend checking it out.
So speaking of games, you're all here for games, and those of you who are here for games, do I have a game for you? It is a purse.
It's a backpack.
It is a backpack. It's a backpack purse, but it's so cute. Look at the little curvy all over it. Oh my god.
So I got some more games. Some classic NES. I finally, after all these years, got a copy of Metroid. I was never the biggest Metroid fan. Nothing against it. I just never really played the games, but I did want to play the new one, though. The new one looks pretty good. Next up, Silver Surfer. Yeah, I knew this game was hard, but holy crap.
It sucks. It's so hard.
It is not forgiving in any way, shape, or form. I feel like if they just could have like slightly nerfed it, this would have been like a top tier game, because it is kind of cool that you have like vertical and horizontal shooters, but a game I've been trying to get for a long time. Batman Return of the Joker. I did play a little bit of this game. I thought it was kind of easy at first, but I didn't hate it until I got to level 3. And things just really went sideways all of a sudden. Like, it's a snow level. There's freaking missiles that just come out of nowhere that you just can't dodge.
Rude.
You got this guy over like Bill Paxton from Twister, like using his human barometer powers to shoot tornadoes at you that you can't avoid. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do, but
So, I got a ton. I'm not going to show them all, but I got a ton of McDonald's toys, and oh my god, these things are so cool. You look inside and you can see like the different parks of Disneyland. So of course Lion King is the like Animal Kingdom one. Roger Rabbit, what's he? I have no idea, but it says Toontown behind it, so that's cool. I've just never been to Disneyland, so I couldn't tell you, even if I tried. And then I got these. I love the reversible cars. They're always fun.
Yep.
And then Mighty Ducks.
Couple more games. So 2 years ago, I believe, my wife finally bought me the Sharp Twin Famicom that I had been wanting, which allows me to play Famicom games, but it also allowed me to play Famicom disk system games. Now, I don't want to go crazy with these, but there was a couple I felt like I wanted because it's such a weird novelty console. But yeah, she got me the Legend of Zelda, the original. What's kind of interesting about this one is how different some of the sounds are, even some of the music. Aside from that, yeah, it's the same game. Also, to go with that, Legend of Zelda 2. Problem is, when I was capturing footage, I could not get this game to work again.
Oh no!
But it worked the first night I got it, so I don't know what that is. It's probably just a fickle system.
So this is super random, and all I'm really doing is showing you guys that I'm a sucker for packaging. So if you want me to buy anything...
That's why she's with me.
Yeah. Sure. If you want to sell me something, just put it in cute shit. So we have Winnie the Pooh. And look, it's a lip mask and like a lip scrub. It's not really anything for y'all, but look, it comes in a little honey pot and it's got a little honeycomb dipper. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Some newer games. I just wanted to kind of fly through these real quick. I did pick up Mortal Kombat 1. Not at all to be confusing, but I enjoyed this game actually. It was kind of interesting to see the whole like complete retelling of the Mortal Kombat universe. I don't know how many more times they can do that, but it seems like they have a plan for future games. We'll see, but it was fun. Next up, I did pick up Sonic Superstars, of course, because I love me some Sonic. You know, I liked this game, but the final boss, or whatever boss I'm at, apparently there's another boss, fucking sucks. It's so tedious, and whenever I die, I don't really feel like it's my fault. And then you gotta start all over again, skip a cutscene. It's just very tedious. I was getting fucking pissed. Up to that point, it's a pretty good game. This next game is one that I haven't played much. I did play a little bit of it on stream like a long time ago, but I was watching one of the few streamers I watch play this game, and I was just like, I have to get a copy of this. Cult of the Lamb. If you don't know anything about this game, it's basically kind of like Animal Crossing mixed with like a roguelike game, but your whole point is to basically convert people to your cult, and you can like sacrifice them, but it's all cutesy and stuff. I mean, you can't go wrong with like satanic cuteness. Next up is a game I have played on stream several times, Proteus. This is a really cool, like old school style first person shooter. It's kind of like if old Doom and new Doom had a baby. Next up, this was I think from Limited Run, but this is a game I downloaded on Xbox Game Pass or whatever, and I just thought it was kind of silly and stupid, and once I found out there was a physical copy, Mighty Goose. It's
fun.
I don't really know how to describe this. It's maybe like Metal Slug, kind of, but you play as a goose. There's a lot of guns, even like, honks, as geese do. But it's pretty tough, though, but I have had a lot of fun with it, and it's another one I'd recommend. Last up, surprisingly, a racing game, of all things. I just realized these are all PlayStation 5 games. Hot Wheels Unleashed. I was never a big, like, Hot Wheels fan as a kid, but just the gameplay it's a lot of fun. Like, the racing is actually, entertaining, especially for someone like me who doesn't like racing games. Of course, I love, like, the tracks because it's very much like Hot Wheels. You're kind of in normal places, but it's all Hot Wheels tracks, if that makes sense. But if you are a collector, this is like the perfect game for you because you do unlock more and more Hot Wheels cars, so that's kind of fun.
Look how cute he is. Look at him. Oh my god. I think he's from the 50s, from what I could tell. And we got him very cheap, and he is just super freaking cute. Oh my god.
My last batch of games to talk about. We got a complete in-box copy of Contra 3, The Alien Wars, which is pretty cool. I like this game, but I'm not the best at Contra. I suck, but I suck even more when I'm playing with her. So
It's so bad.
Yeah. Also got Duke Nukem 64, obviously on the N64. I played this game so much back in the day on the Sega Saturn. That's kind of my go-to version of the game. Not saying it's the best, just the one I'm most sentimental about. This one, it's okay. I actually appreciate the fact that there's a cinematic intro that tells you what's happened. But it's kind of weird that they changed some of the guns, like the way the guns look. The rocket launcher is actually a grenade launcher. I don't know, it's really weird. But obviously there's no nudies, like naked ladies and stuff, because Nintendo. Next up, Hydro Thunder on the Dreamcast. This is one of my favorite arcades that we come across quite a bit at some of the conventions we go to. Obviously another racing game. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I like this so much.
It's the controls are really good.
Yeah, that's really what it is. It's easy to pick up and play. There's not really like a learning curve. Honestly, I kind of feel that the Dreamcast version looks a bit better. Mm-hmm. I could be wrong about that. It's been a while since I played it. Next up, my GameCube collection has been really weak for a long time, so we did get a couple of GameCube games. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. I've been on the lookout for this game for a while. I don't want to say it's overhyped, but you might consider that. Mm-hmm. I haven't played enough of it. From what I played, it kind of reminded me of like Katamari Damacy, maybe. Like, roll this egg around and it gets bigger. Mm. But maybe I haven't played enough of it to see all of the hype. It's not bad. I like what I played so far. A quick backstory. So a lot of the comics, some of the stuff we actually picked up a couple of months ago. We went to Chattanooga, Tennessee for a little weekend trip. Mm-hmm. And we took a bunch of just random crap from like Loot Crate and like Geek Fuel and
just random stuff, like little bits here and there. It wasn't a whole lot. It was like a box worth. Yeah,
I had a couple of games, but commons. They weren't anything. The duplicate good games I plan on selling, I kept those. Mm-hmm. But we got a lot more than I expected.
Yeah.
And it was funny because the woman next to us was really pissed off. She was only getting $4 for whatever.
And then they gave her half of her stuff back.
Yeah. I didn't know what to get. She was like, well, you might as well get
something you really
an
want.
Expensive game.
Yeah.
But I did break down and get another GameCube game, Super Mario Strikers. Again, I'm not a big sports guy, but somehow Nintendo just makes sports games fun.
I'm
Obviously,
surprised.
yeah, obviously there's a lot that you can learn, but you can figure out the controls for the most part, but it's just kind of fun. So
It really is.
yeah. This ties into my last item. So the wife and I, while we were at a store called McKay's, I meant to say that, which I don't know if there's other ones outside of Tennessee. There's one in Chattanooga, Nashville, Knoxville.
Yeah.
Their prices are, they vary, but
Medium.
yeah, they have like video games, movies, comics, toys. Like it's just a collector's dream. But the wife and I, we tend to get a little bit burnt out around crowds, and of course it was near Christmas, and
We were ready to go.
So she's like, pick out some games you want or things you want for Christmas.
You made me sound so aggressive.
I'm sorry. Well, we were both kind of aggressive at that point. So I saw this game and I was like, oh my God, I've been looking for this. And it wasn't what I was looking for at all. Not even close. Well, kind of close. But yeah, I got a European copy of Sonic 3. So Sonic 3 is my favorite Sonic game of all time, but I have been on the lookout for the Japanese game, which I know exactly what it looks like. But I was so burnt out, I just saw a non-American Sonic 3 and was like, that's the one I've been looking for. So when I opened it for Christmas, I was like, that's not what I was looking for. But I'm not butthurt about it.
Yeah,
So
when he was like fresh in his brain.
yeah, so fun times.
Right? Y'all. You can get I didn't know it. You can get a Pokemon card made of your pet. And so I haven't been on here in a year. I don't know if he has even like said anything about it.
There was a video that I couldn't finish 100% that I put on that our cat passed away.
Yeah.
Also, 2 days after your grandfather passed away. It was a rough week.
It was a very rough week. Yeah, so it was rough, but we love her so much, and we still have pictures of her, obviously, in the house. And he got me this little Pokemon card.
I guess to plug it, it's a company called Poke Pets. So.
It's so cute.
Yeah. So my last item, I've been wanting this for a while, and I just never sent it to the wife, but I found one on eBay. I thought it was a decent price, so I sent it to her. Remember that thing a long time ago I was talking about, that, Sonic 3?
It's forever ago.
Yeah.
You might need a refresh.
She got me this Mega Drive 2 Sonic the Hedgehog 3 edition. So this is the Sonic 3 I was looking for. Now, unfortunately, it didn't come with the case. It does come with the game. But I'm going to try. Yeah.
Looks just like it.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. You can see how burnt out I was. But, yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can just find someone selling just the case. But this is still a cool piece. And, yeah. John Riggs, I don't know if he makes these or how this works, but you can find these on his website. They're air fresheners that I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I don't know if there's different smells, but basically it's supposed to be like reminiscent of like classic arcade. So it's like smoke, wood paneling, spilt cola. Like
Just like a random array of scents.
yeah. So I was like, well, I'm curious. We got to buy this.
So we got it. I gotta know what it smells like.
Yeah, we haven't opened it yet.
Yeah, so I saved it for this.
Yeah.
Ooh. Actually, yeah. It's like
It's menthol cigarettes, I think.
Yeah, it's like cherry cola and menthol.
Oh! Yeah, no, I do smell some cherry in there.
Yeah.
Got us like drinking a whiskey or a wine.
Yeah, I get...
Weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, I get very much menthol, like a hint of menthol, the cherry cola, and like some oak.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that was another round of pickups. I highly doubt we'll be doing these as frequently as we once were, but yeah, we'll see what this year brings. Things are changing for the best. So, anyway, thanks again for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you again, or I'll probably see you again next time.
Bye!